long's it been? 100 years? Only 10 days? My. I suppose I'm at that stage of a yokai's life where 10 days feels the same as 100 years. Silly old me. Though I thought it was meant to be the other way around, where 10 days felt like 10 seconds. I suppose that just shows how important of a human you are, to make me feel like I've waited 10 decades to see you. Well, how have you been? How's the human world treating you? My, you say you're good, but you look quite antsy. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're here to broker a deal with me. And here I thought you said you'd never do such a thing. Yokai are worth more than their supernatural powers. Humans should not fear them. We should get along with them, despite any differences. Those were your own words, darling. Yet have you come to change your mind? Do you now feel the same as the rest of your kind? Is this, perhaps, a deal and a farewell? My dear, you can't say you think the same, yet need help in the same sentence. You know what happens if you backtrack with a yokai, correct? My kind tend to get quite agitated. If I were any other being, I may have already tried to kill you. But because I know you so well, I'm holding off. That just sounds like you're trying to get around the deal part. Help between friends. Surely you aren't deceiving me. Some advice? My dear, have you had a run-in with another yokai? Have you accidentally offended it, and you're begging me to tell you how to resolve the issue? If that's the case, you needn't worry your pretty little head over it. I can just go talk to them myself and smooth things out. I've already told you. I've told other yokai you're under my protection. Therefore, even if you do something as grave as desecrate one of their homes, I can easily smooth things out. Or at the very least, get them to back off. Even if they would take any opportunity to still kill you, they wouldn't want to start another yokai war. A girl? What do you need advice about a girl for? Oh dear. Did you hurt a woman's sensitivities? I must say I thought you better than that. And that I also thought you'd be able to navigate such an issue yourself. She's similar in nature to me, so you thought I'd understand her feelings better? Well, if you insist, I suppose I can give you advice. Though, you are going to have to tell me what transpired. Come now, tell me the issue. Not the kind of issue I'm thinking of? Well then, even more reason for you to tell me. I was just about to give you advice under an incorrect assumption. You really need to speak up more, darling. I understand you've always been enthralled by my voice, but that doesn't mean you've lost your own. I'm no Western sea witch. Love advice. Darling, you want me to give you love advice towards this human girl? I see. Well, I suppose there's many ways to win the heart of a woman. Even if I am yokai and she is human, if our personalities are so similar as you say, I may be able to figure out the inner workings of her mind. A girl like that likely enjoys some witty banter. Have you spoken with her much? You speak to her almost every day. What a lucky woman this human is. And I told you she'd enjoy witty banter. Are you already engaging in such a thing with her? You tend to get swept up in the conversation because she's just so beautiful. You can't think of a single word to say. I suppose her type may enjoy that as well. It gives her free rein to tease you without expecting any comebacks. Though maybe do your best to at least say something. You do? Well, how grown up of you. It feels like it was only yesterday we met, when you had just come of age and still so naive of the world. To think you were already thinking of capturing someone's heart and doing your best to keep up with them. You really have changed. Wow, you cannot even allow me a moment in memory's lane. You must really be interested in this human girl. What else advice would you like from me? The best way to interact with these kinds of women in general is, as I said, either respond with witty banter or be the more submissive type so she may tease you endlessly. And while you're doing that, maybe occasionally downturn your eyes, but always keep your body language open and receptive to her. Though to be fair, you should know that is for women in general. I suppose you'd like to know what kinds of gifts to get her. Honestly, I can't tell from personality alone. Very well. If it were me, I'd prefer something from the border world. It's a term used by yokai, on the cusp of the human world and on the cusp of the yokai world. Things that are not quite what they seem. An autumnal leaf that may actually shine with the colours of the rainbow. A blade of grass that may have the secrets of immortality etched into its stems. A tree whose sap is as potent as the strongest sake. All those things are quite interesting now. But a human girl likely wouldn't be interested in such things, unless she had a proclivity for the peculiars of the world. Does she? I see. Not only does she have my personality, she has my interests as well. It's like she's trying to steal every part of my personality. I'm going to stop telling you now. Because just imagining this girl is making my skin crawl, and quite frankly, I don't want to do something I'd regret. Well, I've already made up my mind to do something, but the more I think of her, the worse it will be. Kusari. You needn't be alarmed, darling. These won't chafe your skin. This chain is a manifestation of our bond, brought forth by my yokai power. I bet you never knew I could do this, did you? Other than appearing behind you and a couple of parlor tricks, I've always tried to keep the usage of my power to a minimum around you. You're such an interesting little thing. And even though you said you accepted the powers of a yokai, I didn't want to risk it. A revelation of hatred. I've heard too many tales of humans supposedly accepting yokai, falling in love with them, but then the second their powers get revealed, or even their true forms, they scream and shout, grab a torch, and set the yokai ablaze. Of course, it never kills them, but it still hurts when one falls in love. And well, you may as well have just done the same to me with that conversation. You say that humans and yokai should be able to get along, that the differences between the races shouldn't matter. Yet, you would rather fall in love with a human girl who is exactly the same as me than actually bother to try things with me. If it was really so easy to ignore our differences, why, oh why, would there be any other reason to not love me back? You never said she was human? Oh, my dear, sweet little human. It's too late to backtrack now. You may think you can deceive me after stringing me along for so long. But it won't work. You can lie and beg all you want, but I won't forgive you. And because I can't forgive you, I have to give you a punishment. I won't kill you, darling, and I won't harm you either. What I will do, however, is make sure you can't be with that human girl, or fall for another human ever again. This chain, this bond that binds us, this manifestation of it, will now keep you eternally bound to me, even at the end of your pathetically short human lifespan, even as your body rots and crumbles and becomes food for worms and maggots. It will ensure your soul is always stuck to my side. I was going to do it at the end of your lifespan anyway, but you've proven to me today that I can't trust to keep you on a free leash while you still have the use of your limbs. I do love you, darling, so I won't treat you harshly. But this is how it will have to be from now on. If you lie one more time, I'm not above putting a gag in your mouth. That's it, darling. Just be quiet and appreciate this chain is all I'm going to do. Because trust me, the love I feel for you could fuel me to do a lot worse. Thank you so much for listening to my ASMR. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to listen to more right away, I have a bunch of playlists dedicated to all kinds of roleplays I've done. If you'd like to support my channel, either through YouTube donations or Ko-fi, please do so I can continue delivering the kind of content you like. Special shoutouts to Fanon, The First Oban and Carnabuncle for your donations, and also to those who support the channel through memberships, such as Chokankor, Dawn Whitbeck, and Kangnam Pang. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Mwah.